What is up.com people? Today I'm doing something a little bit different where we are doing a review on the number 6 worst rated Xbox 360 game ever. It is called Vampire Reign, and today I have with me my friend Clayton. Say hello, Clayton.
Hello.
Clayton's never done this before. He's a little bit mic shy. So what I did here is I took a couple of the worst parts of the entire game and I put them together in sort of a little montage form. This first part is the first cutscene where we get our first glimpse at a vampire, although it looks exactly like a zombie that just explodes people's necks. What I discovered really quickly about this game is that the vampires are completely broken. You'll see that after I try to take it out after trying to mess with the horribly configured controls. You'll see what happens. Here my friend Clayton wants to say something. He's just going to come in and out on this one.
My friend Alex here may have had a little bit of difficulty working the controls, but I found that after maybe a minute or two of toying around with various button sequences and whatnot, most of the control scheme was mapped to maybe a combination of 3 or 4 different buttons that you would either hold or slightly tap for whatever movement you were trying to do.
Yeah, this part was about 5 minutes into the actual game, so I was still toying with the controls. But yeah, I mean, you're right. It's about 3 different buttons that you sort of combine together. But it's not like if you're hanging off a ledge, you can press down and jump down. You have to hit B or something like that in order to go down, A to come back up. You can't hit up or down where you want to go. Okay, here's the vampire. Okay, shot it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh god.
Game over.
Yep. And then she explodes my neck again, digs right into it, chomps down, nom nom. And this is the game over screen. I see that quite a lot. I think I had 14 game overs, and this is on the easiest difficulty. Yeah, this is my second encounter. Little civilian smoking, and then done. Oh, God. Game over again. So that's about as much as I'm going to show you of my little game over sequences. The next part, I think, after this part is my last encounter, but the next part I speed up because it's just me wandering around, because what the game does is it gives you a little checkpoint thing, but it doesn't give you a certain direction that you're supposed to go. It's just get to the checkpoint. So I spend about 15, 20 minutes just wandering around this one place, trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go, and then eventually I go into the one little crack in this little weird alleyway that's like, okay, now you're going the right way.
And you'll see just there how, like almost a kind of a silhouette, an image almost of a set of eyes jumping, not jumping, but coming on screen. That basically tells you whenever someone is has noticed your presence. There is no sliding scale like you would expect to see in Splinter Cell. There's no exclamation mark like you would see in Metal Gear Solid. It's just an honest-to-God vampire eye flash across the screen.
That's another thing I forgot to mention, is that this game is basically a really, really bad ripoff at points of Splinter Cell and Metal Gear Solid. The main character looks a lot like Solid Snake, and a lot of the movements and a lot of the gameplay is actually like Splinter Cell, like his little glowy eye thingy. That's pretty much a direct influence from Splinter Cell. Also, right there, it gave me a little red marker, and then it said I shot a civilian. Apparently, if they are off the little boundaries of the map and you shoot them, they're civilians and not little vampire things. I guess, depending on how close you are to them, that's what determines whether they're vampires, not whether or not they've actually been bitten by something. What else makes this game just completely awful?
The proximity of the vampires to you is a big hassle. You'll see here, or just there, where he basically had to encounter the vampire from a long ways off with the automatic rifle, the M4 in this game. The pistol is useless. The only function it serves is for what you would say like shooting at the birds to scare them off.
Yeah, that's another thing they have you do. A way to make the zombies not see you is to shoot at birds that are about 5 feet away from them, and then they go from like normal humans, because they do this weird little transformation thing from human to vampire, and they do this little transformation thing where they lose all IQ points and they decide they're going to go party with the birds and try to fly away with them, and apparently that's your way of having the vampires not notice you. It's it's not the most intelligent thing or the most intelligent way I've ever seen to avoid being violently destroyed by monsters. For another thing that this game doesn't do very well is that it doesn't really explain to you how to play the game. It's just sort of a learn as you go sort of experience.
In truth, at the beginning of each level, there's actually a tutorial that you can select, but Alex here neglected to see that.
Yeah, but you have to select the actual tutorial from the menu. It's not like okay, for this mission you're going to learn these new button combinations. You actually have to not do the mission and spend time every single level to do a tutorial. And then there's this other thing called a trial, where if you do enough tutorials and get a certain grade on it, which is just about impossible, by the way. I'm talking like Ninja Gaiden impossible, because I went through an entire level where they give you a sniper rifle and they're saying, okay, if you take out these zombies, or these, not zombies, they look like zombies. If you take out these vampires in one shot with a headshot, then, you get a C or something like that. Anyways, we'll be playing this game periodically throughout the week, and maybe we'll put up another video for you. But for now, it's been a Muffin, or Alex, and his friend
Clayton on call.
Yeah, we'll try and get him on here again. But thanks for watching. Peace.